I had played D&D when I was very young. Didn't really know what it was or what I was doing. Didn't really take it very seriously. And then, somewhat recently, within the last, I want to say, 7 or 8 years or so, I found it. A friend of mine decided that they wanted to play or run a campaign or something like that. And I was very, very excited. This was on Pathfinder. I made myself a little sorcerer guy. Not that I knew what I was doing at all. And I kind of just started learning how to play. My favorite thing about the game has to be the back and forth with your friends. When you have a group of people that have a really great chemistry and are super passionate about the game, having that back and forth, having that tit for tat, that ongoing conversation, it's a wonderful thing, and everyone's at the table laughing, or everyone's really tense, or, oh man, you did that really cool thing that you wanted to do. It's really great. And, if you guys can manage to do those kinds of things without kind of halting the flow of the game, it's a wonderful thing. I think that's subjective. That's not something where I can just make a definitive statement. Depending on what kind of game that you're playing, what kind of people that you're playing with. For me personally, my personal opinion, what I like to see in a character is, that they're well-rounded. Not just gameplay-wise, but story-wise. If they have a set of goals, but they also have definite flaws, but then on top of that, if they develop over time, if they have an evolution of their persona over a period of time, and maybe that's as they're achieving their goals, as things about their personal story are revealed to them, or if something happens to them in game, like let's say they have a near-death experience. A lot of people deal with death in different ways, and it's really wonderful to kind of try and figure out how this particular character would deal with that. I was thinking about this, and I don't know if I have a favorite class. I know that, wizards are a really fun thing to make, because, you got so many different options. Spells are, you basically do whatever you want. I have never played a cleric. I've never played a druid before. That doesn't mean that they're my least favorites. Generally when I create a character, I usually go with like a concept. So, for instance, the film Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. If you watch that film and you say, "Oh man, I want to be that guy," you can kind of try and see how you can take that concept and maybe make it into a wizard that summons creatures, or a druid that keeps a menagerie of different little creatures underneath their cloak, or something like that. Concepts are really the way to go for me, personally. Oh man, the setting is awesome. I'm a huge fan of sci-fi, and I'm a huge fan of the Norse mythos. So, it's going to be really fun to see where the DM takes us, and it's going to be wonderful to kind of see our chemistry as a group, and where that all takes us. Honestly, we've been playing together for a while, and we each have I think we have a pretty good chemistry. It's going to be really awesome to see what kind of stories that we make together. See how our characters clash, how our characters complement each other, and see what happens.